From building a media empire to championing social change, Ronnie and Zarina Screwvala's journey has been a transformative one. As co-founders of Swades Foundation, they are working to uplift rural communities across Maharashtra. My colleague Shruti Mishra spoke with both of them in one of the villages that was impacted by Swades Foundation to learn how they're improving lives with sustainable solutions. We leave you with this special report on the transformational journey of Swades Foundation.
In the heart of rural India, where communities have long faced challenges in health, education and economic opportunities, one foundation is rewriting the narrative, the Swades Foundation. In villages like Kavelavadi, Swades has not only built 65 toilets, but also empowered 9 households through poultry initiatives and supported the establishment of 35 new orchards, helping families grow sustainable livelihoods, making it what the foundation calls a dream village.
में पानी नहीं था, उन्होंने पानी ला दिया क्योंकि बहुत लंबे से लाना पड़ता था हमको। 4-5 औरतें है ना, 4-5 वो घड़ी है ना, वो लेके आती है पूरा ऐसे पहाड़ी चढ़ के। तो अभी उन लोगों ने क्या, पहली बात तो औरतों के लिए उन्होंने पानी लाया, तो मतलब हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छा हो गया क्योंकि पूरे से आधा दिन तो पानी लाने के लिए जाना पड़ता था।
स्वदेश वाले ही तो गोलियां वगैरह रखते हैं।
Swades Foundation has given us medicines, and I'm very happy that my kids go to school, and the village Anganwadi too has a lot of kids.
आणि अंगनवाड़ी पण चांगली भरते।
हमारे बच्चों ने तालुका लेवल तक बहुत सारे किताब जीते। उनमें उन्होंने सिंगिंग कंपटीशन में फर्स्ट नंबर लिया है, डांस में 3rd नंबर लिया है, और उन्होंने जो प्ले रहता है नाटक में 2nd ले रहे हो, और स्पोर्ट्स में लंगड़ी में उन्होंने 2nd नंबर निकाला है, और वो पाली तक जाकर आए हैं और अच्छी तरह सब बच्चे यहाँ पर पढ़ रहे हैं।
स्वदेश फाउंडेशन आल्यानंतर आम्हाला एक शेळीपाळनचा व्यवसाय जोडून दिलेला आहे।
Swades Foundation has taught us goat rearing, which has given us a new livelihood. Earlier, we used to earn 300 to 350 rupees as laborers and make 50,000 rupees a year. Now, as a cattle rearer, we make 1 lakh to 1,50,000 rupees a year.
होते ते आता 1 लाख 1.5 लाख रुपये असं उत्पन्न वाढलेलं आहे।
One of years ago, if you had come down to the village, none of the following would have been true. Today, the village has a working youth population, access to clean drinking water and sanitation. And in fact, not just this village, but with a team of over 11,000 community volunteers, 270 plus full-time working professionals, with an estimated population of 1.1 million. Let's go across to the founders to know more about the foundation's work. Ronnie and Zarina, many thanks for joining us on CNBC-TV18. Ronnie, let me start with you. You're operating with a mindset of empowering 1 million rural Indians.
I think provided we look at the holistic model. So I think what we've been very, very clear about is the holistic model. We have our own teams here. We're an execution foundation. We focus on change, very interconnected with everything that we do here. So very, very. And see, the empowerment cannot happen by just creating infrastructure or by giving mindsets. You raise aspirations, you let them own themselves, and you become more dispensable. Real empowerment is when you make yourself totally dispensable and totally redundant.
Zarina, talk to us about the 4E strategy and the kind of impact it has made so far.
The idea is to search for a model that can lift 1 million people out of poverty every 5 years. And we found the secret is community-driven change. And that is the essence of our 4E strategy. So it starts with the first E, which is engage. So we engage with the community, we really understand them, we respect them, we listen to them, we try to see things with their perspectives, and we also try to slowly now build aspirations. So that's one. Then the empowerment process is the establishment of the Village Development Committee, which is the real heart of Swades today. It's 10 volunteers roughly, half male, half female, and a few youth, who actually are taught how to dream How we speak about mental poverty and the removal of mental poverty, and it starts with the VDC. And essentially, the most important and beautiful thing is they're volunteers from their own community. They don't think of themselves as poor. They think of themselves as rich. That is the empowerment strategy, where they're trained to do a variety of things. And then we have the execute E, the third E, where we actually start rolling out the programs with the community, with other expert NGOs as our vendors and partners, with the government, and with many, many donors. And then we have the fourth E, which is exit, which actually is like a circle. You know, the more you engage and empower, the easier your exit becomes. And I'm sure you're going to ask me, have you exited?
Yes.
And the question is, we have not yet exited. But we are now building an infrastructure, which you'll see later. You'll meet the CDCs and the VDCs, and you'll realize that it is possible.
Operating with a holistic 360-degree approach to development, Swades focuses on 4 key areas: health and nutrition, water and sanitation, economic development, and education. So far, over 500,000 individuals have directly benefited from these programs, creating a ripple effect of positive change. But how does the foundation measure impact and accountability in its dream villages?
I think measurement of impact is exactly what you'll see. The report card was pretty much there. You saw the 5 charts. We didn't make the 5 charts. It's in their languages. The 5 charts of saying before, after is a massive concept in rural India if we can get people to talk about, right?
And Ronnie, if I can just add, you know, the ROI of this work is so sensational. You saw that for every rupee of investment, there's a 20x. And it's a social return on investment in some cases, but actually monetary return on investment in other cases. So where do you get a 20x?
This is bigger than FDI, because I want to tell you that if you don't have a 20x ROI on the social impact, that's where your road to Viksit Bharat.
Ronnie, one final question that I would like to ask you. Swades Foundation listed on the Social Stock Exchange, making it the biggest listing so far. You had, over 150 individuals across industries participate. You've got, I believe, 8 projects already listed. What is the target? What kind of funds you hope to mobilize, let's say, in the next 4 to 5 years?
Annual outlay is about 80 to 100 crores every year. So this is a step in that direction. I think the Social Stock Exchange and the National Stock Exchange gives us that credibility that people want to give back, but they don't know how to give back. So I think overall on an annual basis, we'd like to do that on a quarterly basis. We'd like to raise 10 to 20 crores. It's not the raising. Again, it's not the raising. It's the fact that just that 150 people more that connected with that. And now we update them. So they got a photograph of before, after on the toilet or on the person or on the skilling youth, whatever is he earning now, what is she earning later. So actually, awareness and evangelism is the next 25 years of what this needs to get done.
We need to make rural cool.
Making rural cool, one village at a time, at the heart of Swades' mission is education. The foundation has awarded 598 excellence scholarships for professional courses and nearly 9,500 mass scholarships for students in grades 11 and 12.
I know about Swades that time, लेकिन मुझे ये मालूम नहीं था कि अगर मेरी सिस्टर ले रही है तो फिर स्वदेश मुझे भी देगी क्या. हमने सोचा कि नहीं, घर में एक ही फ़ायदा मिलेगा. लेकिन बाद में थोड़ा इंक्वायरी किया तो उन्होंने बताया कि ठीक है, तुम कर सकते हो तो तुम्हें हम देंगे. मतलब एग्ज़ाम ली, इंटरव्यू वगैरह लिया, और फिर मैंने जर्नलिज्म एंड मास कम्युनिकेशन पुणे में किया. अभी आई एम डूइंग MBA in Pune, VIIT.
I've just completed my bachelor's in physiotherapy in the last October 2024. So I'll be receiving a gold medal. I have had distinction in 2 subjects. I am first in cardiorespiratory physiotherapy all over Maharashtra and first in final year all over Maharashtra.
Since I was funded by Swades, giving back to the community is always my first choice.
Till date, Swades has impacted over 150,000 students across 1,400 plus schools, 843 Anganwadis and 41 junior colleges. The foundation has also trained 1,200 plus principals and provided in-service training for over 3,500 teachers. Having already established 200 dream villages across Maharashtra, Swades Foundation now aims to uplift 1 million people out of poverty every 5 years.